The 2 days conference held under the theme Reimagining Feminist Power in a Digital, Political and Transforming World, aimed to empower young feminist leaders, strengthen advocacy for gender equality, and create a platform for discussions on leadership, social justice, and movement building. The event brought together activists, advocates, and young women in Freetown to share ideas and inspire change. The 2 days event created a space for participants to engage in bold discussions and powerful storytelling on issues affecting women and girls. Conversations focused on leadership, policy, digital activism, and youth voices as speakers encourage young people to challenge societal barriers and advocate for change. The founder of the She Empowerment League, Adama Finda Bore, shared the history of the initiative and explained the importance of organizing platforms that amplify feminist voices and empower girls and young women.
Outside those walls that we're in. So we are continuing the conversations outside these rooms because when we come here, we don't want She Empowerment League to just be an event, something that we do annually, something that we just gather young people and put them together, and then after the event, everybody just go their separate ways. So we put these young people from different backgrounds, different communities together, and then train them in a focus group or action groups. When they go back, we make sure we follow up and we support.
The mayor of Freetown, Yvonne Akisoya, also attended the conference where she challenged participants to think beyond representation and focus on building inclusive political spaces for women.
So I'm a very practical person. I believe that we should actually get something to work well before you move on and take on a bigger challenge. Now that said, 30% is a minimum. You know what minimum means? It means it can be more. Yes. It can be more. So don't anybody tell you that 30% is a cap. It's not a cap. It's the floor. The ceiling, there's no ceiling. We can be 100%. So for me, when it comes to what I think having the 30% as a minimum is acceptable, but it should not mean, and that's a narrative thing, that's a mindset thing, it should not be a limit. And perhaps the best way to make sure we all know it's not a limit is because when you have a female president, then you'll know 30% is not a limit.
Eleanor Thompson, founder and managing lead, Citizen Barre, encouraged young feminists to use information and knowledge gained from the event in their communities and everyday experiences to inspire meaningful change.
Use this platform to share your stories, to challenge assumptions, question everything, and to co-create solutions that are grounded in your realities. Let this be a space where innovation meets purpose, where solidarity becomes strategy, not just a buzzword, so that conversations that you have here do not stop here, and they reverberate far beyond this space.
Participants described the conference as inspiring and educative, noting that it strengthened feminist solidarity and encouraged young leaders to continue advocating for equality and justice. SLBC News, Elizabeth Molen-Sisi reporting.